Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Matt Olson, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Here's another 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Olson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in, Lincoln Cheney, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour, overhand curveball, and the slider. So he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
Striding into the box, Jed Lowry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Upton on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
You know, Matt, I'm hoping to see Jonathan Lucroy get it going. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simmons scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Stepping into the box, Steve Lombardozzi. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Is in there. A called strike 3. And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200 for him on the year as he has been. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike two.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kinsler carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Kinsler, a native of Arizona, he was a 17th round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-1 pitch. It's a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Marte at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Fielder, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
1-1. is taken for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's a ball and a strike. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Olson, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Batting 7, center fielder.
Digging in, Ramon Liriano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 home is is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Fegley stands at second with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Upton going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The A's lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the 3rd from the Coliseum here on the show. So striding forward now, Carlos Perez, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Another protective swing that time, and another foul ball as the count stays at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at 3rd for the first out.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Stepping in now, Lincoln Cheney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled toward right center field. Liriano has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now batting, Mike Trout. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. Angels leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. In his career, Piscotty is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Third home run for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Strike called. 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Once again, a 3-2. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
Davis. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Looking at his career totals, Lucroy has a .280 batting average. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 1. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Calhoun has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now the tag comes down at third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. Into the box now, Matt Olson set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
2-0, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Now batting.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Ramon Liriano.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. Simmons is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher, Sean Begley.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Begley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Ready now, Matt Chapman. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Softly hit out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And here's a strike 3 called. So still no walks on the ledger, as that's the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
1-2.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez.
That's a
Ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And she'll take a look at ball 1. Perez at second with 2 down. Breaking balls in for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
One run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Line drive to left. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Lincoln.
Digging in once again, Lincoln Cheney, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 5-2. So it's back to the top of the order now.
Leading
And that'll
off for
bring
the
in the
A's,
shortstop, Jed Lowry.
the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. J.C. Ramirez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
J.C. Ramirez.
Stephen Piscotty will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Popped high in the air. Marte shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Steve Lombardozzi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. And they can't run it down. Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Here's Chris Davis now, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They're still out in front, 5-2. Frankie Montes will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Frankie Montes.
Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am...
Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Davis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Well, this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 3. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lucroy. In lifetime matchups with J.C. Ramirez, he's a .333 hitter.
Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, first baseman, Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Here comes the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ramon Liriano.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Liriano. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a pop-up now. Kinsler is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Begley.
At the plate, Josh Begley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Lucroy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So we got him looking there. Jeffrey Marte goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready once again, Carlos Perez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Two out here and a runner at second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another try at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Liriano. And that retires the side. Angels strand 1. They're still down 5-3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Kinsler for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A's go quietly there, and it remains 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Leading off the inning, Lincoln Cheney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lincoln Cheney.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Lombardozzi fields it cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Angels are gone in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So digging in now, Steve Lombardozzi. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
The 3-1 popped him up. Valbuena in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 3-2 pitch, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Red.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Lombardozzi aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And he got him.
The batter, designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Ramon Liriano. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That's wide, 2-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Luis Valbuena will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a step off. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Liam Hendricks.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Chapman moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Marte.
At the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Athletics took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Mengden earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Andrew Heaney was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36 on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.